here this morning to talk to you about our fully automated embedded timers and how our colour changing labels can help remove confusion around how long a packet of food has been opened. I'm going to start with our embedded pack. Okay. Now this is a pack that's on the verge of being launched in the retail sector, and we can very easily bespoke this for the food service area. The principle behind this pack is, in the UK, every single day over 2 million slices of ham are thrown away. Now this product we're looking at, once you open it, the carbon dioxide from the modified atmosphere inside the pack will escape, and that will trigger a colour change, which is set to change from yellow to purple over the course of 3 days. So this ultimately will remove the confusion around when the pack has been opened. It will encourage people to consume at best quality, and it will remove the need for any confusion around when they think it's fit for purpose or not. In addition to this retail pack, we have some what we call standalone deli labels. Now again, the same principle applies. We can make that a 1-day timer, a 2-day timer, right up to 7 days using this particular technology. The next pack that Eric's going to hand out is a Food Fresh. Again, this is a standalone version of our embedded label. And this would be a sticker. And these standalone labels could be taken off and easily applied to any pack or container and give a visual indication again how long that pack has been opened. We have the anecdotal story from a hotel in Dundee where 2 chefs were using 2 different systems of date codes. One chef was marking on the packs when the product was opened, the other chef was marking when the product had to be used. This removes that ambiguity.
In much the same style as the timers his HIDs promote, Stephen's time is up. By promoting food safety and reducing unnecessary wastage, he is hoping for interest from Compass. But first, he has to face some questions.
If I opened this packet of meat, would I then still have to cover it in cling film, but cover over the top of this and put it back in the fridge, and that would be sufficient to activate the label, but I would still need to use the cling film?
In this particular pack, where this market is going to resealable, so you would be able to open and close. If you did put cling film over the top of it, and the lid was still in place, the colour changing timer would still be. Yeah, so the technology is patented. There was an intelligent plastics project at Strathclyde University. That patented technology is owned by our company. Eric took the technology and turned it into this product.
I haven't seen this anywhere else. I mean, obviously this particular technology that's used here is patented, presumably around that whole reaction with the CO2.
Yes.
That is the trigger. Are there any other similar types of applications, maybe not using that particular technique, that exist elsewhere that you've seen?
There are other timers that exist elsewhere in terms of our competitors. There are no other timers that are as cost effective and can be used in the food sector.
For me, I think unless you've got something that you've not shown us, that you're missing an understanding of the cost benefit, because I think your pitch is effectively waste reduction.
Yeah.
But I can't see anything that tells me what that does for me as a percentage or a case study. Or
Yeah. For the food service sector, we would probably have to carry out specific studies to quantify that. Now, we are further developed in the retail arena,
right.
And we've carried out some consumer research through Abertay, which gives you indications of potential customer usage. We know the waste stats in the retail sector, but going forward it's something that we'd have to work with you to establish, because for the food service sector it's 2 things for us. It's about reducing unnecessary waste and removing the confusion around when a pack was open.
And are you working with one packaging supplier? Because I'm conscious that the way our supply chain works, they'll all have their own.
No, what we've got in place is the approach we've taken is we've gone to the end user. So for these particular packs, we've spoken to the major supermarkets in several countries. We've then been led into their supply chain. So from our point of view, it's a pull strategy. They tell us their preferred supplier to go and develop that, and we've followed that lead. So we would have no hesitation, we would have no restrictions in terms of going to your name supplier to develop something bespoke for yourselves.
Thank you.
Just to clarify on this, is this Does this get activated when you open that
Yes.
pack? So I'm activating 369 or whatever.
Yeah, we can bespoke it.
So you could have that floor wrapped individually labels, or you could have them floor wrapped in boxes of 50. It depends on how busy an environment that they're going to be used in. You obviously, as soon as you open it, you're right, what you're worried about is wasting a lot of labels.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time for us to decide what's next.
I think it's quite an exciting product. I definitely can see a use for it. There's definitely got potential, so I would say yes.
It's a straightforward one for me. It's unique. I could easily see a point where this kind of technology could become mandatory, because I think you're reducing that human error factor. As far as, I would agree that having some kind of case study around what the money savings would be useful, but any decent business, catering otherwise, should know what their levels of waste are and will be able to instinctively guess or sense the value of this kind of product. And I think in terms of reducing food waste and improving food safety, it's a clear yes for me.
Okay. I think there's an application for it further down our supply chain with our suppliers, but it's this one that did it for me.
Right, okay.
To be honest, because this just takes away the manual intervention of chefs. So on this product alone, it's a yes for me.
I think we've got some homework to do, so I think we need to understand where the best point for us to put this is, whether it's further up the supply chain or in the hands of our chefs. I remember even in my days in kitchens wondering whether I put the day dot being the day it ran out or the day I opened it.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure what the answer is. So this would definitely clarify. So
Okay.
Some homework to do, but we should do that homework together, I think.
That's great. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thanks for
Thank
inviting us
you.
today.
Thank you.
Really interesting.
Well done.
The Idea Works' first outing to Scotland proving productive as the Insignia team of Stephen and Eric leave with a positive response from the panel of experts.